Hey everybody, good to see you again. This is Bryant. I hope you're doing well. Let's put it like that. This particular video, what I'd like to do is to just kind of call this more or less a tribute video to a couple of groups that were very influential in my life. One of them I see live in concert Friday and Saturday. The second one is quite simply my parents, who are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary come Saturday. So, Mom and Dad, firstly, I want to say thank you for everything. You guys instilled a lot of values, and you did a great job in raising three boys into three upstanding men. So, your work ethic, the way you treat people, your compassion, your empathy, everything, I really think it demonstrates the way my belief human beings really should treat each other. And this whole Standing Citizen program, certainly you guys, whether you want to admit it or not, had a lot to do with it. Among many other factors, obviously the life experiences, what our family went through the last 14 years. But it's funny how life is, I suppose. But anyways, enough said. Mom, Dad, love you. Okay. I know things didn't quite work out the way we were planning, but maybe it was meant to be this way. And then the second band, or the second group, is a band that I get to see. That band is Pennywise. Pennywise is a very influential, among many other bands and musicians in my life. They're actually based out of Southern California, and I've seen them in concert several times, and they never let me down. Okay, I always have a blast. But so to the guys of Pennywise and everybody who helps make them what they are, I want to say thank you for doing what you do. Your message is similar to mine. It's really based on freedom and responsibility, respect, standing up for yourself. Kind of some things that eventually our society is going to get back to. And for the sake of this video, as a tribute to you guys, I'm going to kind of mention strategically, several of your songs, let's just say, and maybe in the comment section, I might put my little flag for Standing Citizen, in hopes that individuals throughout our country, our world, that haven't been exposed to you yet, haven't had a chance to kind of hear your message, maybe get a chance to at least read your lyrics. I do understand. A lot of people aren't going to like the music. They're going to sit there and, oh, this is just noise pollution or whatever, would come out of their mind. And that's perfectly fine. That's their right. Any song, I think, independent of what genre it comes from, certainly anybody can kind of read them and kind of deduce their own meaning. One of the great things about music, speaking about the individual, their own, is those words can kind of mean different things to different people. I can just tell you that they mean a lot to me. So thank you. Looking forward to it. Going to have a great time. Most likely you guys haven't had a chance to see this Standing Citizen program. It really hasn't quite started yet. Maybe we should call this the kickoff. Okay, who knows? Really what it's going to boil down to is a resource that is owned by the American people that really is going to allow them to take responsibility for themselves and kind of decide where their future leads them. You can call it the natural course of humanity. Certainly we're going to be carving an unknown road, but that's exciting. I think everything in the history of our world has started off with essentially an unknown path. Once we get this resource, people are going to be able to really stand up for themselves. They're going to learn who's on their side, who believes as they do, who doesn't, and really hopefully compromise with each other. And certainly they may more or less look in the mirror and decide what's important to them, or whether they're, kind of adding to some of these afflictions that kind of society is dealing with, where we just can't seem to get it together. So I'm excited about that. We live in a world where more or less, things are kind of unraveling, I guess you could say, quite rapidly. They've been unraveling for a long time. I certainly wish that many people would have been exposed to your music, 25 years ago, like I did. Anyways, with that being said, Pennywise, guys, let me just say, you've got people all across the world heard your message and appreciate it. here I am sitting here, a 44-year-old man, even though I look a little bit older. Life can be tough, I guess, but whatever, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? You'll probably recognize this shirt. I'm going to actually do this, okay? With this Standing Citizen program, we're going to be revolutionizing a lot of the systems. We're going to be providing that resource, like I said, to where people can control their own destiny. We live in a world where we've got never-ending violence. We've got people that don't respect each other, people that force their opinions on one another. We as Americans, have, in my opinion, have forgotten briefly what America was all about. This is going to be a little bit of a fight, but I won't give up the fight. At this point in the game, it's pretty much all or nothing, in my opinion. With or without me here, you guys are going to have the resources to correct the list of this ship. I've had a lot of brain power into this, not just mine. It's a multifaceted effort that's going to really change a lot of things, not just in society. We are, let's just say, governed, but really just as individuals, because what people don't necessarily remember, the morality, the virtuousness, the righteousness of an individual is really what dictates the society as a whole, in my opinion. At every point in life, you really know in your mind, whether it's your gut or whether it's your brain or whatever it is, you in your mind, this is the right way, this is the wrong way. Some of us, really do figure that nobody's looking, so they're not going to care. But anytime another human being is exploited in this world, you are only cutting yourself off at the knees. There's a lot of good messages from this music. So, as people, maybe people can look in the lyrics and kind of get something from it. You may have just heard me touch that bell. Okay, you might be wondering what in the world's going on with that. As I sit here in Temecula, I'm actually in the room where in the relatively near future, there's going to be actually a big rope popping through the ceiling here. It's going to be penetrating the roof. On top of the roof is going to be, looks like a 9.5-foot wheel, such as this wheel right here. And that'll be positioned damn near above my head. Outside off the corner of the building is going to be where the bell lives. And that bell is going to ring every day at 9:11 in the morning. 9/11, for me being me, that was my senior year in college. I certainly remember where I was that day. The attack that occurred on 9/11 was the biggest attack on freedom in my life. The repercussions have been felt all over the world. We found ourselves in these endless wars. The whole concept of having a peaceful day just right out the window. It's my belief that humanity can do a lot more than that. That bell's going to be great, and every day at 9/11, people are going to be able to come in here, freedom-loving individuals, and they're going to be able to pull that rope and ring that bell. It's only going to ring one time a day. Okay, that's the plan. We're going to make everything a spectacle because it's really kind of an all-or-nothing situation, and it's about time we fix these things. But, one thing I do want to say to you guys real quick, fellas, is, we're going to be introducing several new words into the vocabulary as well. One of them will be a replacement word for politician, okay, because that word just makes people sick because we live in a corrupt environment where there's 1,000 people within a 10 square mile basis that would sell out tomorrow today, right now, for pieces of silver. And if we get to the point where we don't have food, then, they would do it for a cheeseburger. We do have all those contingencies in place. I've gone over those in some of this other footage. One of the other words that we're going to be talking about is domblogation. Okay, domblogation is a word that I came up with, and it's really kind of a play on freedom. Okay, freedom is based upon free dominion. I have free dominion, which means essentially that you don't need to tell me what to do because I, first off, don't care. I'm going to live my life the way I choose to. Domblogation is going to be a play on that, where it's pretty much an obligation dominion, okay, which essentially, in my little mind, means I am obligated as well to respect your dominion. I am not going to be forcing my values on you, just like you're not going to tell me what to do. You be you, I be me, you be you times 2. How about that? What people need to realize about this country is what's good for the individual is good for America. Okay, we've been fighting these same battles now for thousands of years. And, it's about time that we sort out the trash. There's guys like me who Just feel like their head is hanging upside down. At your show, I know I'm sitting here wearing your shirt, fellas. It's even got your little logo on it. It's put out your initial album. You come out fighting. Wouldn't it be nice? I won't be wearing this shirt at the show. Okay, I've done that before. I'm not going to be that guy. I'll just be in a Silver Bullet shirt. My electrical company that kind of never got off the schneid. Everybody watching these videos as they come out, you'll hear some of the stories that I've gone through the couple last years. Now everybody's got their stories. I've been through nothing harder than what you've been through, people. Okay, I'm really just the type of guy that kind of recognizes it is what it is, and is just going to go ahead and put out the fire. So I certainly have people within my life that are, telling me, oh, you need to chill out, man. You need to relax. Just enjoy your life. Stop poking the bear. Okay. I choose to live my life the way that I choose to. I choose to live my life as if it's important. I'm not going to be standing back and pretending that I'm stupid, or pretending that I'm blind, or pretending that I don't feel the way that I feel. That's simply not me. Okay. You can call it a quest, you can call it a goal, you can call it a whatever. With or without me, you people are going to fix this. Okay, you're going to find things that, as we move forward, if my chatterbox wasn't my intention to have to be the guy up here, because I can be kind of a little bit abrasive to people. It's kind of always been that way. My grandfather, when I was 5 years old, he called me Judge. And the reason why he did is because it didn't matter how old you were. It didn't matter if he was going to spank my ass. I would sit there and talk to him like I was an equal to him. Okay, or I would tell him what to do. Okay, and I'm not on a power trip here. I'm not trying to get rich on nothing. I'm a simple electrical contractor. Okay, I just recognize the fact of kind of what time it is, and where this thing's going, and I'm choosing to really just kind of continue these battles that my ancestors have fought this entire time. Okay, I come from those Germanic tribes. Okay, my grandfathers fought in World War II in Korea. They weren't the Nazis. They were killing the Nazis. It's interesting when you learn history how those people in Germany, it just came on slowly. We were all economically, of course, the economy was crashed. Okay, then as a savior came in. What is it? Ordo ab chao, isn't that what they call it? Okay, it's the same play all the time throughout history. Okay, once this standing citizen thing gets going, you're going to see the morality needle in our country by default kind of shift. We're going to be calling out several groups of people. When I say that, calling out, I'm challenging is a better way. The women in our country play a very important role. Every woman out there listening, you will be asked to do your part. Okay, you will be challenged, and all I can say is you're intelligent enough, you're smart enough to recognize some of these societal problems, and help us to fix them. I can certainly be the chug and plug guy when I say that. If you say, how is Standing Citizen going to fix this, or how is Standing Citizen going to combat that, I got so much into this that it'll just be, boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's and if it's not there, then we're going to work through it together. We'll figure it out. Okay, everything in this world is fixable. Okay, everything. Is this the land of the free? Question mark. Okay. What do I got to tell you? I'll die for you. Is that what I need to tell you? That this is that important? Okay. All in all, we gotta pin our ears back. Everybody's gonna be put to work on this. Everybody's gonna play a part. Even if it's nothing more than making sure that we hear your voice. Okay? All right. You guys have a great day. And I have every intention of coming down that mountain. Throughout history, deep changes happen when the farmers are hungry. And, whether we're at that time or not, you know, I can say when the farmers are hungry, you know, it's you know, run rabbit run, because your time is short, and you know, things are gonna correct themselves, like they always have, like they always will. Okay, we're gonna prove to the world, as Americans, we're gonna set a great example to the rest of the world, just like when this country was founded and it toppled all those kings and queens. Okay, we're gonna set a good example. We're gonna demonstrate what a free and open society is like. We're gonna demonstrate what free competition means, free enterprise. Okay, we're gonna show how capitalism works great when the morality and a virtuous society exist. When it's all just a, you know, kick him when he's down. When the whole idea of kicking ass comes in, and I'm not talking about fighting people. I'm a teddy bear, believe it or not. What I am talking about is simply this. We live in a society where, you know, everybody, oh, politically, oh, as long as the economy's good, that's the most important thing, as long as I'm not broke. When capitalism exists in a virtuous society, it's great. Your standard of living, as we make this adjustment, it's not going to decline, people. Hell, it'll probably improve for everybody. There's a lot that you're going to learn. I want to hear your voice. There's a lot that I need to learn. I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you this, we are well on our way here. You'll learn how this is going to play out. I already know how it's going to play out. It's already on camera how it's going to play out. Just a matter of, you know, like I said, I wasn't supposed to be the chatterbox. I learned from my mistakes. I'm sick of being in the waiting room. You know, there's no I in team. You know, I'll go ahead and show you a little drawing here, maybe just to demonstrate that. But have a good night, okay? Pennywise, thank you.